So this is our opportunity now to really dive a little bit into your story. This can really help the audience get a better sense of who you are and where you're coming from. So what I wanted to start with a little bit is about your challenges that you had mentally, emotionally, or physically up towards your weight loss. So before your weight loss journey started, what did life look like? What struggles may have you had? And how do you feel it was serving you or not serving you before weight loss?
Yeah, so I'm a person that I've been basically obese for my entire life up until I was 18 years old. And in various ways, I've been struggling with my weight, insecurities, and just relationships in general.
Were you aware that you were doing these things to make yourself feel better? Did you have enough awareness at that point, or were you just doing it automatically without realizing what was happening?
I realized that these behaviors were bad for me, but the thing was that I didn't like have a lot of knowledge then about health and fitness. So it just came down to like finding some type of comfort, I think, because I was playing sports. I was playing tennis for like 7 years, I think. So
But you're doing it with a sense of humor and like, I'm going to go for this. I'm probably going to feel a bit sick, but making fun, having fun with it, just having a good time and knowing that ice cream is just awesome. I'm not going to do this tomorrow. So it's just having that really healthy dialogue with yourself about what's going through your mind, because we are like craving making machines. I think we're kind of wired to be like looking for safety in overconsumption. So I think that's very natural. So what are your thoughts on that kind of inner dialogue is really important, isn't it, to keep us from escalating in the other direction again?
yeah, definitely. And I like how you put it, like that if you're doing that, maybe use some type of humor. I feel like that would be very helpful, because I feel like where people go wrong and where I went wrong is that if I'm going for that bigger portion, or if I'm having my second slice of cake, I would judge myself. I wasn't having that dialogue where I'm like, okay, this is the part of me that is doing its best to survive. I will engage in that today because I'm at this party. I'm having a good time. I'm going to have that second slice of cake, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. But what was happening for me in those situations was that I was just like I was just like sitting there, and I was like overthinking it. And after a while, I would kind of like give in to my cravings, and I would feel bad about it. I think it just comes down to like playing around with it and figuring out what makes sense for you and your goals.
Definitely, yeah. Thank you for bringing up fasting. I did it for 6 months. Well, I think it was the year before last. I loved it. It was awesome. It's beautiful. It's empowering them, right? You're empowering them to take control of their life going forward. You're a guide, aren't you? You're teaching them, hopefully, the insightful ways to make the change. I feel you're holding the space, aren't you? Very beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. And that is exactly what I want to be doing. I want to enable them, and I want to be there for them. But the one thing that I would hate if I would get to, but and something I'm trying to avoid, is just like handing them results, or like handing them fish instead of teaching them how to fish, if we're speaking metaphorically.
So I feel so utterly proud of what you may have done here today from a fitness perspective. And thank you for allowing me to talk about something that is 10 years old for me and I haven't had a chance to talk about recently. So thank you.
You're welcome, Owen, and your passion definitely tells. And I'm very grateful that we had this conversation.